last class. So, in the Oracle inventory, so you are aware, right? Actually, there are, I discussed about the life cycle. Yes. So, were you there on last demo up to here, or like you left early, Shankar? Hello? I am not able to hear you, Shankar, if you are speaking. Uh, are you speaking, Trishankar? Because I cannot hear you.
Yeah, sorry, tell me. Yeah, I was on computer.
Oh, yeah. So, you left the class early on the last demo. I did not.
Yes. Actually, it was like something. Which I left. Actually, I wasn't riding my bike also.
Okay.
So
Till this point, you were there, or until this
yeah,
point,
I
or
was
like
there. I
which?
was there. You were okay. I was there here. Like how it is when you base this in order. Okay. So
Correct.
what is the
Yeah.
purpose of EBS like a development this thing? Okay. So that is the what is the purpose of using ERP and all? Okay. Still that time there. Okay.
This one supply chain.
Yeah. Supply chain also yes.
So you were there on this one. Okay. So
Yes.
this one you were not there, right? So
No. This above this SAS is no SAS IAS SAS something.
yeah,
Again, yeah. What is the infrastructure? Yeah. See, what my
yeah.
thing is like. I want to understand. Like, first thing, my point is, what is the difference between that EBS and cloud? Okay. So why? What makes the difference? Why you should switch to the cloud? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I'll explain you actually why
Yes.
what is the difference. Okay. So until this part you are clear, right?
Yes.
So in ABS we used to call them as modules, but in
Yes.
if in Fusion we call them as
Offerings.
uh, offerings. Okay. So in Fusion we have the same offerings that we have in EBS. One is distribution offerings and the manufacturing offerings.
Yes.
So in the manufacturing in inventory, um, we call it as the inventory in Fusion as well, but in purchasing we call it as procurement. Okay.
Okay.
So in procurement, we have the core purchasing,
Mm-hmm.
and then self-service procurement,
Okay.
and then we have sourcing. We
Mm.
have procurement contracts.
Okay.
Then we have supplier portal
Yeah. Okay.
and supplier registration.
Yeah, that's a vendor management. Yeah. Policy
Yeah,
and
is a vendor management. Okay, so we have these modules in um, in purchasing. Okay,
okay. So
so
this
in the
also comes under this right SCM only, right? If I
yeah,
consider.
this also comes
Yeah.
under
Yeah.
SCM. Actually, what they did is in EBS we have only one module, but
Mm.
in Oracle actually and in Fusion Oracle we have Fusion Cloud. We have they have divided that into different modules, sub
Yeah.
modules. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
okay. So if you go here and then see the if you see here,
Mm.
so if you see in the procurement, if you see here, so whatever we discussed, it's they're all there. So it's purchasing, self-service, procurement contract, supplier portal, and supplier registration. Okay. So in Fusion, they have just um, divided them into sub modules. Okay.
Okay, but this also this procurement and the supply chain. Oh, okay, this fusion procurement also will comes under the supply chain, correct? Right?
Correct, correct, correct. So
Yeah.
this supply chain, these are all supply chain complete suite actually. Okay.
Okay, okay, yes,
So
yes.
in the complete suite of supply chain, we have procurement, inventory, and order management. So in
Yeah,
the order management, uh, so this is your Oracle procurement. So in the
mm,
order management, so there is something called as in the supply chain. If you see here, product. So you call it as PIM, right? PIM. So
yes,
PIM
yes,
is so your install base and everything comes under PIM.
yes.
Okay. So and we have distributed order orchestration. So this is
Mm,
another module which
okay.
is DOO, which is your order management. Okay. And
Okay.
this is also your GOP. So global order promising. This is another topic which is advanced in Fusion. Okay.
Yeah, this
And
advanced.
then
Okay, yes. We don't have
yeah,
in
this is
this.
an advance in Fusion. So you see the scheduling, the promising, and all in the order
Yes,
management, right?
yes,
So normally we have all the transaction types like drop ship, back to back, standard sales order, returns, and everything in the DOO.
yes,
But
yes.
GOP is a different concept where you see the advanced and a smart way of distribution of order management. Okay, and then you have inventory management where
Yes.
you deal with inbound and outbound movement of goods, and you have cost management.
Okay.
Cost management is a separate module in ABS as well, and
Yeah.
you have shipping and receiving in one module. Okay, but we do it on a module basis, but they have divided it into a separate sub module.
Okay, fine. So all this will include in this SCM single course, right?
Yes, only a single process. Why EBS is different than Fusion is different than EBS is they have the KPIs, dashboards, and extensibility. Okay,
Okay,
so
okay.
what is that actually? When I go to the application, I'll show you. Okay.
Yeah, no, not issue. You can carry on.
So now in the Fusion, apart from the Fusion supply chain modules, they have portfolio management, CRM, financials, and human capital management. Okay, so this is all about. So when I go to the application, right, I'll show you all this actually what actually it is. Okay, and then you go in the top. So in the traditional Oracle EBS. This is an on-premises, okay? So when I say on-premises, you have a server in front of you,
Mm-hmm.
and then a server is connected to your computers, okay, via
Yes,
internet or a network, okay?
yes, yes,
And you have to install your application, your operating system in this server, and on top of your operating system, you have your Oracle applications, okay, Oracle
yes.
EBS.
Yeah.
And then you will create users, and then you'll give the users permission to access the application and you create their profiles. Okay, so this user will only use these responsibilities. Okay,
Yes,
this guy
yes.
will only use these responsibilities. So you create users and you give them the responsibilities to access. Okay, so this is a tip. So everything is in front of you, and if the line breaks, if the internet breaks, the users will not be able to use the application. Okay,
Yes, yes.
so this is you have to manage everything from your side. So your application, your operating system, your service, your servers, your server maintenance, your installing your security patches and installing your application. Everything you have to do it on your own. Okay, and then you have a network connected with the cables and all this stuff and firewalls and everything, and you have to install that in your uh, install the security patches and everything in your client laptops also. Okay,
Yeah.
laptops or desktops. So this is everything is in front of you, and there is a team that you work physically in front of you. Okay, and you have to manage everything on your own. Okay, the firewalls, your operating system, your virtualization, your middleware, your interfaces, everything you have to do. Okay, storage and everything. Okay. But if you come to the um, cloud model, you don't see anything in front of you. You just use your laptop, open your laptop, open the application link, and then you start using it. And you don't see all this in your cloud model. Okay. I'll just come down. Okay. So in the cloud model, there are three types of architecture. One is infrastructure as service. Okay. So what is infrastructure? So infrastructure, I told you, right? Your server, your
Yes, yes.
cables and all these things, right? Your networking and all these things. So this is your infrastructure. So this infrastructure in cloud, we provide, Oracle provides this as a infrastructure as a service. Okay. So if the
Okay.
client doesn't want to use your software and your platform as a service, but he needs only infrastructure as a service, that he has to take care of all these things um, virtually, like in the cloud. So you will not see all this physically anywhere. Okay. But the client needs all this. I don't want to invest buying a server, maintaining,
Yes, data
hiring a,
master.
yeah, database, and hiring a server administrator, and managing him with salaries and everything. And then I don't want a network engineer. I don't want a security guy. So I don't want a storage guy. So it is an investment, right? Instead of hiring and paying salaries to them, what I do is, for these three users, I'll pay monthly basis. Monthly, I'll just give you $10, okay, or $20. You manage deploy my application in
Servers
um,
and outside.
your servers, one of your servers, in your data centers. So data centers are very huge. They have they have
Yeah,
servers
yeah.
of this
Many
kind.
servers like entity equal, yeah, state equal customs. Yeah, they do that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So they have data centers. So the data centers, the engineers will deploy all this infrastructure as service for him, and then they'll give the access to him. Okay. So either multi-factor authentication is like they
Yes,
give
yes. Like a multiple
SSO,
of
single
nations.
sign-on, or they'll send you a text message or authenticator app they will give you. Okay.
Multi-factor authentication. Yes.
Multi-factor MFA, they'll call MFA authentication.
Yes, yes.
So that is infrastructure as service. Okay. So when you go to the platform as service, I'll just scroll down a bit. So in the infrastructure as service, your application, your data, your runtime, middleware, and operating system, that you will manage.
Okay.
And your servers, as I told you, servers, networking, and your storage, virtualization, you will not have to manage it. That will be managed by your service, cloud service provider. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have how many cloud service providers? We have Google, we have Amazon.
NTT, STT, ST, Amazon. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So there are some big players in the market. Okay. So Azure is one, AWS is one, Oracle Cloud is one. These are the big players, and there are small players actually. Okay. Google Cloud is one actually. Okay. So these are the service providers. They give service on these three particular architectures. Okay. And in the on-premises, you see, these are all you manage it. Okay. So if you take that picture, so I'll just bit scroll up.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then take
Earlier,
this.
yes, yes. We want to mention
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Server
So
maintenance, everything that.
yeah, yeah. Everything you will have to manage. Okay. And in the infrastructure as service, you give half of your services to the service provider, cloud service provider, and half you manage it. In the platform as service, your application and data will be only with you, and the middleware, operating system, and your infrastructure, the hardware infrastructure, everything will be managed by your cloud
Vendors.
service provider. And in software as service, actually, you will not have anything with you actually. So you just give everything to them. Okay.
Yeah.
Typically, the banking guys will not give the data. That is the
Yes, yes.
reason why they keep their applications and data with them. and then remaining they will give. But other than the banking clients, if there is no high security data with you, so you can just give them, okay? And you can also take some special security add-ons to the services that they are providing, okay? That will, again, they will charge £3 or $3 or $5 a month, okay? So this is all about your
architecture of structure of
yeah,
yeah.
cloud structure of architecture, okay? And this is uh, um, your complete suite, okay? Suite of your application offerings, okay? Modules, okay? And then you have your OI stack, okay? So OI stack is the Oracle OI stack consists of different applications in the first layer, and second layer they have their AI services, okay? So AI services they have how many models of AI services? One is your generative AI, okay? So generative AI and non-generative AI are two models where they use in AI services, artificial intelligence, okay? In the generative AI, the computer can think, the AI can think, and it will give you solutions even without your intervention, okay? So say for example, your computer, you are using a computer, and um, you you have been hacked by someone else, okay?
Okay.
Your system, someone is trying to hack your system, okay? And the system, the gen AI will think, the generative AI will think. So in the generative AI they have some agents actually. So the agents, what they do is they completely monitor your computer, and what they do is this gen AI will send a text to generate and identify that what kind of a bug they are sending, the virus they are sending to your computer to hack your system. And what the Gen AI assistant will do is it will identify that bug or a virus, and then it will apply a patch, and it will kill the patch, and then it will send you a notification without your intervention.
Okay.
That is a generative AI, okay? Non-generative AI is like it cannot take an action, but what it does is actually it will tell you that actually this is your virus that actually attacked by your hacker, and then I'll parking this aside. That is his job. That's it. Uh, until that part it can do, but it cannot take any actions. Okay, so generative and non-generative AI. So code assistant, digital assistants, speech, language, vision, and documentation. These are all another models of your AI AI services in the Oracle product. Okay, this is not fully implemented, but 25A has some features of all these assistants in the So they have document understanding. So your supplier is sending, your vendor is sending a document, a purchase order in or a quotation mm, in Chinese. So the document understanding AI services, what it will do is it can convert that AI, it can use that AI services, and it can understand that document, and then it can convert that Chinese language into your language, and it can create a purchase order based on the quotation is sent. Okay, so that is document understanding. So vision, I am not sure why they use it, but language they use it for translation purposes. Speech, the same thing, and these are all the models. Okay, and
Yeah.
I was talking about this generative AI and ML data platforms, right? So non generative and generative and machine languages. Okay, so they use all these different kinds of um, AI partners. Okay, so these are all the AI partners where they use ML in database, data science, heat wave generative AI, autonomous database. vector search. So these are all the things, the services they use in the data platforms. This is specifically for the data science. Okay, and then coming to the AI infrastructure, so they have super clusters and RDMA networking. Okay, so I was talking about the infrastructure, right? So in the infrastructure, this is in the AI, this is an advanced model. Okay, and how your CPUs, GPUs, and all this thing, how your data is stored on a fashion, what fashion it should get stored, and virtual machines and Kubernetes. These are all the services they use. Okay, and they use, as I told, so in the block, object, and the HPC file system. So if you take a normal, so this is kind of a going to a movie. Okay, so you have a special seats. You have a first class, second class, and a VIP seats, right? So the same way, the storage also the same thing. Okay, if you take a first class ticket, you will get normal treatment, normal database. Okay, if you take a second class and if you take a VIP, your treatment will be different. So your VIP services has most advanced security for your data. Okay, so that is the reason why they have this storage systems. How you want to store your data? If normally, if I store my data, it will take 1 MB. But if I use advanced HP file system or advanced file storage system, for it's like it will take around 100 MB. Okay, because it uses a lot of security systems. No one can hack it. Okay, and this is something called as distributed cloud. So the cloud is public you have, and government. So dedicated is your private. Okay, public and private. Okay, government you have sovereign, and I don't know much about the sovereign and alloy, but actually I know all these three things. Okay, so this is all about your AI services, how the AI services they are using for a or for your so applications. You see fusion application, fusion analytics. So fusion analytics is something just like it looks like this. Okay, so it will give your analytics based on your purchase orders, sales orders, your inventory inbound and outbound. Okay, so it give you the dead stock, the purchases, the sales orders in book status or reserve status, how much material is allocated, and how many we promised, and how many are in the manufacturing process, and when is the schedules for all these orders, and then it will give you beautiful um, this diagrams, histograms, and then it will give you the analytics on top of it, so that your complete visibility of whatever you're doing is in front of you. Okay, so now if you wanted to go and check how much on hand I have, so you need to go to navigate to your inventory on hand and then check, put your item and then sub inventories and all this stuff, right? But here you just click on this and then it will give you all the information in one click. Okay, so this is how they use the smart the analytics, fusion analytics. Okay, so NetSuite is another application which is not bigger as the fusion. Fusion is used for a bigger clients, like corporates, but NetSuite is targeted for a small scale industry and a medium scale industry. Okay, so NetSuite is also a cloud application, which is similar to this one, but it is not having as many modules or offerings as Fusion applications. Okay, but it functions the same. Okay, this it is a byproduct of this one, I can say. Okay, so industry applications are all the industrial applications that they use, like hospitality management, hotel management, anything related to power and energy, and mechanical engineering, or any applications that they use. Okay, and they have third party applications, so it can integrate with all the third party applications. So this is called as the embedded AI. So embedded AI is used to integrate all these applications. Okay. So this is all about the Oracle AI stack. So you have any questions, Rishankar, to hear?
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Okay. So now, why the Fusion Cloud is very top in the market, and how it is a big competitor for other ERP applications? Okay. So first is your mobile access, and they have your AI and machine learning in here, and flexible deployment option. Okay. So they have a flexible deployment option, like if you wanted to implement a EBS project, it will take at least a big project will take all the migrations and building the interfaces, and then doing the configuration setup, testing, development, and building the um, customizations, personalizations, and building, creating an alerts. All this will take a lot of time. Okay. And then if you come to the Fusion applications, if the client is not having much time, okay, I have only 3 months, boss. Can you do it? Can you do an implementation to me? So you can do an implementation which is called rapid implementation, which you can do an implementation within 3 months. Okay. So this is a flexible deployment option that we are giving to the customer. Okay. And social collaboration. So whatever that actually you are doing in your office, that can be shared on your social platforms like Facebook and all this stuff. Okay. So this is completely online. It's a collaboration with all the other social platforms. Predictive analysis. Okay. So boss, actually you have this many orders last year, and compared to last year, you have very less orders here. Go and push your marketing team so that actually your product will get marketed, and they will do some advertisements in the social media and everything. And then what they do is actually our sales will increase. That is how actually they do the predictive analytics. The system itself can compare your historical data of last 3 years or 4 years or 5 years. You can set it up, and then it will give you the predictions on how your products are doing in the market. Okay. So this is all about your predictive analysis. And this is scalability. You can scale your Fusion application, your business. So if you wanted to say, for example, today I have only inventory and order management. Okay. So, and manufacturing. So what I do is I manufacturing my product in my plant, and once the product is um, completed, assembly is completed, I will push that to my inventory, and then my inventory stock is sold to one of my customers through in a showroom. And I will have order management. Okay, that is inventory and order management manufacturing combination. Okay, but so I am shutting down my manufacturing because I have lot of additional cost or overheads that actually I am managing because of the resources or whatever it is. Okay. So then what I do is I will stop your my manufacturing, and what I do is I purchase the same product what I am manufacturing from China. Okay. So I am scaling my business to another level where I introduce purchasing in my company, or I'll keep manufacturing for old customers, and then wanted to scale up my business to purchasing, and my volume of my customers is grown now. Earlier it was only 1,000, but now I am managing 10,000. Okay, so I cannot manage my applications, so my orders. Okay, so in that case, what I do is I have complete scalability. I can scale up my applications as well. Okay. Security and compliance. It is most advanced security that they use. Like I was mentioning in the AI. So if they implement AI, it will search the uh, patch from your existing pre-libraries, and then it'll apply on the virus that someone is sending, and then it can kill, so that your system is never gone down. So it is while it is up and running. So uh, it will uh, it will it will not make your system fail anytime. Okay, so the system is running, and on the background you have all these compliances, and the security will take care of it. Okay, and mobile access, you can access in any of your gadgets. Say for example, you are using Oracle applications and you are sending a purchase order approval notification, that you will receive it in your mobile, and then they can approve it. Okay, or your tablet. So this is all about your Fusion Cloud features. So this is all advanced. Okay. Any questions, Sri Shankar, up to here? I don't know if someone has joined. Oh, we're only three, right? Okay. So any questions up to here?
Nothing.
We're clear, right? Okay. So let me just go to your application. Okay. Okay. Just give me a minute. I'm just searching for another application
Okay, okay.
link. Okay. So are you able to see the screen?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So this is a login page. So this is the link that you use in the real time.
Okay.
Um, so this is a simple URL link that you use, and then you just use your link, and then you just log out. So log in with your username and password. In the real time, you have SSO. So they have a network generated SSO, and then when you just open this URL, then it will your network ID and your SSO will be linked, and then you just need to paste the link, and then you will be logged in directly. Okay,
Yeah.
and then when you log in with your username and password, you will see a welcome page like this. Okay, so this is your analytics page, but
Okay.
click on the home, and then you see here all your this is called a springboard. Okay, so
Okay.
in this springboard you have all these your offerings here, your modules here. Okay, so these are called uh, infolets,
Okay.
and these are called the info tiles. Okay, so these are the info tiles. Okay, so these are called infolets and these are called info tiles. And if so, this is my username, and then when I click on the username, and if I wanted to go and see about this application, what version of application I'm using, so I'll be using this. This is the version actually.
So, like for example, if you want to demo, we cannot access this, right? We should purchase any how it is if you want to try it.
No, this is a demo application only. You can try and practice it.
Okay. So we want access. If you log into our course, then you'll provide access, right? Or how we can anyone can do it?
Yeah, we will provide an access for you. Okay,
Okay.
every during the course time actually you will have this application with you. So not especially this one, but these will keep changing because every 15 days the Oracle demo instance will get refreshed. But
Okay.
you will have applications for demo. But we have a dedicated instance. If you say this one is a dedicated instance.
Okay.
So that the institute guys will charge a bit more, I guess, for the dedicated instance where it will not have a refresh, but it will be stable, and you whatever the structure you are creating, that will be there. Okay.
Okay. For that, we want to pay additionally.
Yeah, I think they'll charge some 3,000 or something like that additionally. I am not sure about the commercials, but you can talk to them.
Yeah.
So this is the version that they use. Uh, this is 25B. R13 version and 2025, and so I think this is again uh, a version name actually. Okay, but this is 25B. Okay, so 25B, every 3 months Oracle has a patch release. Okay, so 25A is January, February, March. 25B is April, May, June. So like that, they have four releases, quarterly releases in a year. Okay. So now we are in June, right? So now we are in the second release, so which is B. So that is the reason why they just put 2025 is the year and it is the release. Okay. So this is about your Oracle applications. Okay. So now if you go on the right side, you will see the personalization, administration, and troubleshooting. Okay. These are the three parts where they give. Okay. And these three areas are used for access and personalize. You can personalize your setups here. Okay. And administration part you use for your maintenance and your configurations. Okay. And troubleshooting part, if you wanted to run any diagnostics, or if you want to use printers on anything, or if you wanted to know anything about your application, you can take help of your troubleshooting part. Okay. So so this part is all about your Oracle Fusion applications, and then how your home page does look like. Okay. And
Yeah.
this is where your favorites, where you can add your favorites the most. If I am working on purchase requisitions, click on the purchase requisitions page and add that, mark that as your favorite. Okay. And then this is your watch list. Okay. So if you wanted to monitor something, so I'll just click on the watch list, and today there is nothing on my watch list. Okay. But this is all about your notifications. Okay. So how you get your notifications. So if someone, so you are a manager and then someone has raised a requisition and then it has come to your approval, okay? Or he is on a leave, okay? Or he is today he joined in your team, okay? And then this sort of notifications, and if you have any actions that you need to take, that will come as an action required. Or if you wanted to, if they are giving only the information, and that is called your FI, for your information notification only, okay? You can just check on this here, okay? So this is about your service request on the phones and on the calls, okay? And so if you wanted to search any people or actions here, you can search it here. And on the left hand side, so if you see here, there are all the peoples, okay? So categories and all this stuff, okay? People you can search and your actions, okay? Then you, on the left hand side, you have the navigation menu. On the right hand side, you have the user menu, okay? So on the navigation menu, you see all your applications and the modules here, okay? And so user, you can create a user. You will have a username and a password. And then once you have the username and password, so in the EBS, you will have responsibilities, right? So in the EBS, you have responsibilities, and someone will assign responsibilities to your username, okay? But here, you will not assign the responsibilities to your username. What we will do is, to your username, we will assign roles, okay? Roles is similar to the responsibilities in EBS. So once, if I don't see procurement in this list, that means this particular user is not having any role regarding the procurement. If a role is there for the procurement, and then automatically this particular offering will be assigned to him and this task will be assigned to him, okay? So if I go to setup and maintenance, and then if I go to, this is called your functional setup manager, FSM. So in the setup and maintenance is called functional setup manager, and this is called your FSM area. So you go to the FSM area. This is in the setup where you set up your implementation projects, all your configurations and setups. You can do it from the functional setup manager, okay? And if I wanted to, so now I am in the product management. And if you go to the tasks, you have on the right hand side, you have the search button, okay? So you can go to the search button, or you can go to their uh, uh, on your on the left hand side, you have your modules here. You can select the module and you can go there directly, okay? Or you can go to your um, the springboard and then click on your product in management. And if you wanted to create an item, you click somewhere in the uh, info tile, which is called product information management. So click on here, and then it will take you to your tasks. Okay, so now we are in the product information management on the left hand side, and then you see all the analytics regarding this particular offering. Okay, and then you click on the right hand side, and you see create item and manage item, browse item. So these are all the tasks that you can do in the information management. Okay,
Yeah, yeah, it's
so
item. Yes, this is one of the important thing. Yeah.
yeah. So this is your PIM, product management, product
Yes.
data hub. So then this is your regarding your product. Okay, if you go to the supply chain execution, okay, in the supply chain execution, you have your inventory management. Okay, so in the
Okay.
inventory management, you have both your classic and your mobile inventory management. Okay, so in the mobile inventory management, this is unlike your in WMS, you have something called as mobile supply chain applications, right? MSCA.
Mm-hmm.
So that is now integrated here in a mobile application management. Okay, inventory management as mobile. Okay, so and you have costing here, and so you have so many modules in here, but you will focus only on the inventory side. Okay, so yeah, this is all about your application. Okay, so until this part, you have any questions,
Nothing.
Trishankar? Nothing,
Nothing.
right? So in the tomorrow's class, what we will do is we will uh, go and start how you can configure a role, a user, and how we can create an implementation project, and how
Okay.
you can create a user, and we can assign the roles to the user, and then what roles gives what importance actually. So we will talk more about the roles. Tomorrow we'll talk about the the job roles, the abstract roles, the custom roles, and the duty roles and the privileges inside the roles. Okay. So say for example, I am a captain in the cricket team. Okay. So
Okay.
I'm a captain in the cricket team, and that means I'm an all rounder. Okay. I can bowl, I can bat, I can field, I can keep. So I can do all, I have all the skills that I require to be a captain. Okay. So captain is my role. Okay. And the duties inside my role as a captain is to bowl, bat, team management, and do a fielding, and then inspire the team, and then winning the game. Okay. So that is my duties inside the as a captain. Okay.
Okay,
But
fine.
if
See,
I
tomorrow I cannot, sorry to interrupt you. So tomorrow,
yeah.
like, see, weekdays I'm not able to attend the demo classes because I have a working, I want to go to office, okay. Not an issue. So nothing is up to now, not an issue. We got the things, okay. So the thing
Mhm.
is, this course belongs to like a functional consultant, right? Oracle SCM functional consultant, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So there is no this thing, right? Another one more technical is not there. Only sub this thing, right?
Technical
Functional.
bit actually I can explain a bit on the
No,
technical
no, no, no,
side,
that's
but
not like that. There is a background, there is a different process, right? There is a different chapter.
yeah,
That is a developing side, right? So,
correct, correct.
so where do you
No,
require more
for
of
creating the BPM workflows, that I can do it here. I can show
okay.
it, and then I can show it creating many ways of building a reports. So that part I can show it, but not too much technical
Yes, yes,
things
yes.
actually, like integrations and all this stuff. Okay.
Yes, yes, that is in different integration and that is entirely different, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
that is
yeah,
the technical thing.
yeah. Completely technical.
So that means the developer side we require a coding languages, SQL and all required, right? Data Python.
Yes, 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 yes,
So
yes.
okay, we don't have such knowledge and all. Okay, anyhow, fine. This good only. Okay, so thank you. But weekdays, I said no. It's not possible for me to attend it. Okay, so I'll be traveling by morning 8 o'clock. So starts on reach by office 9:30. Starts and again I'll come by 8 o'clock in the night. So only Saturday Sunday. So that's not the issue. Okay, this is enough thing. Maybe if anyone join tomorrow, we can explore everything. So now I have knowledge. I said I have a knowledge of the EPS. So something like, oh, okay, in the same way, it will be in in different way. That's it. Right? So that's it.
Okay,
Okay.
so we will again meet on Saturday, right? That's what you mean
Yeah.
to say.
Yes, yes. Saturday off is not required. Say if you say any demo this thing, no, lot of video or something. If you connected tomorrow or something, if you share this, we will see. Okay. That's enough. Okay. See, by saying this only, that's enough. Okay. Further, you don't need to go for much demo and all. Okay. So, so
O-
let me change it, check with your this thing. Okay. So is
mhm.
this team that will check with the commercial with them. So what is the status and all? What is the duration? What is the duration of the course? It will be
So I'm planning to complete within 10 weeks, 10 weekends. Okay,
10 weekends, right? Saturday, Sunday. Yeah.
yeah, 10 weekends we can complete this course. Yeah,
Okay, 10 weeks.
but
So
that will be a long session.
mhm. Yeah, that's good on long and yeah. Then
Yeah,
we
so on the
can,
weekends only, right? So that will be on a long session. Also, okay.
yeah, yeah. True. So So let me check with the commercial the course this thing. Okay, so with them.
Yeah, and we can straight away start once you're okay with everything, and then we can start taking the classes from next week, Saturday. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'll, let me check with the this thing commercial. Okay, so what is the thing? What is the thing? I will discuss with them. Okay, with the
Okay.
training center. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll come back.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, then, Shankar, thank you so very much, and
Thank
you
you.
have a good rest of the day.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Take care.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah.